me perform, you're supposed to go home thinking like, what the hell was that?
Make your fat body clap on your wine pan. Look back and look over when you wine.
Music. I feel music first got into me. You know what I mean? I feel like the music chose me more than I chose the music. You know what I mean? And why I say that is because it started from such a young age. I think I was maybe around 7 going on 8. And I always said, the first thing I saw, you know, as a child, the thing that you see or the people that you see, you would want to be. And the first thing I saw on television, it was on the little black and white television from back then. You know, you had to turn the knobs and stuff like that to get the channel. Yeah. So the first thing I saw was Superman, and I wanted to be Superman. But then I quickly realized that it is not possible for me to fly. After jumping off the house with the umbrella, I quickly realized that, you know what I mean, I couldn't fly. But the next thing I saw on TV, it was a Michael Jackson show. And when I saw Michael Jackson, I couldn't stop dreaming. I couldn't stop wanting to be like that. I literally couldn't stop dreaming about it. And I would go to school, and sometimes the teacher would wonder where my focus is. I would be in space, you know what I mean? Thinking about performance and the show. So I started to dream at a very young age about that. And I think that is where it started for me. I couldn't stop dreaming of it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. First thing though, all I knew deep down inside that I don't really want to sound like nobody. You know what I mean? I don't really want to sound like nobody. I would like to have, you know, my distinctive place as an artist, and I don't want to perform like nobody either, you know? So growing up and looking at legends, you know, Bob Marley was his own man, you know, and Jackson was his own man, you know. You cannot get away from things that has been done before, you know, because not everything that you do, you reinvent the wheel. You can't get away from that because great minds do think alike, you know. But the sound, the way that you would carry, the way that somebody would remember you. I don't want somebody to remember me as, yo, yeah, that's a youth we sound like, you know, that's the youth where we sound like that person. I want you to remember me for me. I want when you remember Killa, you remember Killa for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I knew that deep inside, but it wasn't an effort. I think it was just my style, just my creation, just my vibe. When I saw people perform before, I was like, yo, why do they perform and like almost stand up? Why do they stand up there? Like, why would they sing their song? And, like, it was weird for me because remember who I saw was the Jackson, you know what I mean? So right. I when in dancehall now and I see like the Bounty Killer or such, I could accept because it's more a lyrical thing, it's clashes, you know what I mean? It's different. When it comes to soca music of more rhythm and dance, I'd be like, yo, I don't want to perform like nobody. I want to, you know what I mean? I want to be different. I want people to remember me. When you see me perform, you're supposed to go home thinking like, what the hell was that? Bobby Konders is somebody I want to give some serious respect to because he has always tapped in here and there. Like, Killa, Wagwan, what's happening? You know what I mean? What you doing? Yo, bro, I love your vibes. Keep going. He always been that person. And it was surprising because, you know, back in the day when you hear about Bobby Konders, he's legendary. You know, that is somebody to get to Hot 97 is almost impossible. You know what I mean? Right. That's what you kind of knew and growing up with coming to New York and stuff like that. That's the place, that's the people you would want to connect with. But over the years, I do feel because of putting in the work and people see the talent, and I feel Bobby even feel at one time that there should be more done for me as an artist, where back then I didn't have the team and stuff. So he will check in and say, yo, what's up? What's going on? Where you are? What's the vibe? You know what I mean? And to some people that might have been a little bit weird, because it's like I would hear some people say, yo, I trying to see if I could get the song to Bobby, whatever it is, when Bobby would say to me, yo, youth, what you have? So, you know, it been a respect. And one day he linked me and he said, I have this rhythm, you know, see what's up with it. And when I heard the rhythm, I said, yo, this is a vibe. Because the thing is, I have a million dancehall vibes in my head, because remember, I was dancehall artist first. So when I create music, a lot of the times the dancehall vibes will pop up first, and then I would, you know what I mean, curve it into what I want, because I have the ability, the versatility to do so. So I would then curve it into what I want. There even some of soca vibe and soca songs I might have, and it first popped up as a dancehall vibe. You understand what I'm saying? And I would just build it into what I want. I felt the rhythm like that, in that 90s kind of vibe. So I don't know, then magic just happened, because when I hear music, it's just about, you just have to leave it and then the magic happens, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
First thing, mind over matter. A lot of the times our mind crumbles us, you know? First thing is mind over matter. I don't doubt. When I'm on stage, I don't doubt. Yeah, I remember the first time I raised a big girl, and it's when I coming off the stage and I turn around and then I looked at her, I was like, my heart started leaping in my chest. And I had to say to myself, did I just do that? You know what I mean? And then my heart started, then your mind started telling you all kind of things. Boy, this girl could have break your knee, your back could have break your back. You know what I mean? And then I just shake it up quickly, because I don't even want to have that thought. So the thing is, a lot of the times artists stay home, they plan a set, and then when they get to the party, they just go perform a set. I'm a freestyle performer. Right. I like to go to an event and feel and see what the people is seeing. A lot of the times I would have, I would give my bandsman a set just to make them feel comfortable. But then I would reach on stage and I would look back and I would say, hey, next one, skip that song. Don't, you know, because I would feed up for the crowd, what they're feeling, you know. With the high energy, I try to make sure that I eat good. I eat the right things, so I don't eat things like, I don't eat meat, I don't drink, I don't smoke. If I take a little drink here and then, one Guinness will jump me. That's how bad I am. I'm so weak when it comes to alcohol. I'm not good at all. You know what I mean? You can't strong in everything. So that's my weakness right there. You know, so I might be out with my friends. I might take a one little something if, you know, all my friends, most of the times we go out and there's bottles and champagne and, you know, just bottles and a whole. And I might be sipping some cranberry, you know. So I try to keep the body as clean as possible. I have damaged it multiple times, and doing it because I do off-road biking. I used to do some martial arts. You know, all the crazy sports, you know, so I have damaged numerous things, you know, and but I fix them. I would say fix them naturally and for myself, you know. I would spend time and learn and understand, read and understand how the body functions, and I'm still doing that. I still do kind of study a lot, read a lot about foods, what to put in, what not to put in. So my eating is, I'm very picky. You know, I try to put in things that will heal the body, because our food is our medication. That's our first medication. Yeah. And, you know, old people have some saying that we doesn't pay attention to. They say prevention better than cure. So I try to, you know, prevent as much as I can. I would really and truly like to do even more or be more involved with some of the ideas and the application of the cultural foundations and stuff like that within the government, you know, because a lot of the times in the Caribbean, government do not see in the little islands, they don't have faith in the sportsman, they don't have faith in the culture man. Right. So they would have somebody where say, all right, I go study culture, in some university somewhere and come home and do not even understand, had not partaked in any of the cultural really activities like that, going and sit down and watch a folk show is not the complete, you understand what I'm saying, expression of our culture, and then would not have the ability to really take the artist from point A to point B, or even help them on a whole, or does not even see it necessary or important to support the artist in some ways. So over the years, what I have done, while traveling, seeing the mistakes that we have been making, I have studied hard. I have tried to educate myself in distribution, in publishing, in just the business end of the music. So now I have my own distribution and publishing company in the United States. And the moment we soon launch our engine that will actually give artists the power to distribute from their phones, you know what I mean, worldwide, into all music stores worldwide and stuff like that. That's a really exciting topic, you know, because I think I have a lot of songs to like release. I'm gonna be releasing like you know what I mean, for the soca season. We have some vibes coming, you know what I mean. I even have some collaboration in soca that is that gonna, you know what I mean, really feed the fans some excitement. But the EP in itself is non-soca.
Okay.
The EP is vibes. The EP is what I feel, you know? Yeah, the EP is about what I feel. Because what happened is this. Growing up, I had no boundaries in my mind when it comes to music. Growing up, I would feel jazz music today, and tomorrow I would feel dancehall. The next day I would feel a calypso vibe. The next day I would feel a soca vibe. So my mind had no boundaries. So when I was growing up in music back home in Grenada, they would know me as the most versatile artist. And even some of my competitions, I would go on stage and start with dancehall and end up in a cross R&B vibe and then finish with soca. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And things like that. So having that ability has always made music sometimes haunt me, you know, with what I want to do. Sometimes back home, back then I couldn't find the production that I need, like the producers that would then produce what is in my mind. So I kept those songs, you know. So now I just really want to express myself as an artist and to be free.